Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dr. Quack Show. I got one more video in me. I was talking to a good friend of mine recently here, just a little while ago, my buddy Bryce. Let me tell you, you don't get to hear from too many people from high school anymore, and he is definitely one of them. A good friend. And, we just sharing stories about the past. So, this kind of makes me want to share some more stories here about some things. This is where I'm going into my medicine world. Let me tell you, some of the things you see in medicine will make you laugh, will make you cry, make you happy, make you sad. And there's a lot of things out there that, just totally blew my mind. I'm getting ready to tell some stories here. I got to leave the names out because I do not want to have any problems with that. But this is what I'm going to do here. This was my first person I ever seen in medicine. Basically, I was in the Army, got out of basic and AIT. Graduated there, got my medical specialist done, and became a 91 Bravo. So I went to work at the aid station. I'm sorry, I'm going to drink a little Gatorade here. Went to work in the aid station, and I had a captain come in, and I'll never forget this. This captain came in, and he said he was complaining about butt pain. So, I'm naive, rookie, don't really know much. So I'm doing my S note. I'm writing all the things down that he's telling me, asking me who, what, does it hurt, what's going on. And then I got to do an examination where I told him to drop his pants. What I saw next was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen in medicine. This is really wild here. And by the way, thank you, Eric Nelson, as well, for wanting me to tell this story. So there you go. You got his credit for this as well. Basically, I found, a Coke bottle, a 20-ounce Coke bottle. Just imagine this. With this end outside and this end inside, like this. This is pretty much how it would look if you had skin. Trust me, it was the weirdest thing I ever saw. The next words came out of my mouth. I was like, "Sir!" He was in the other room. So I had to grab him, and he looked at me and he said, "It's your lucky day, Private. You get to come with me to the Troop Medical Clinic." Yeah. I got to go there and learn some medical procedures. This one here involved 2 sets of these. Okay. I was watching. Thank God I didn't have to do this. But they had to pull this bottle out of this guy. 20 hands. And Surgilube and other things, stretching to get this bottle out. Let me tell you, it was one of the worst smells I've ever had in my life, and it was one of the worst things I had to see. It was horrible. I don't know why I'm telling people this now, but, I figure I'd give you a little insight to what medicine's like. Needless to say, this guy got discharged because this guy, had his boyfriend shove it up there. Pretty jacked up stuff you see in medicine, I'm telling you. You will see these things. And I got one more for you. Again, thank you, Eric. This one's called the Ether Bunny. Almost same situation, and this happened about 2 months later. 2 months later, this soldier came in, bleeding a butt pain. So he's bleeding from his butt. We thought it might have been something gastrointestinal, could have been some virus, So we gave him antibiotics, and he went on his way. He kept coming like that every Tuesday for the next couple weeks. And we're thinking, what the hell is wrong with this guy? What's going on? Is there something going on here? And, we didn't know. This was back before Don't Ask, Don't Tell was officially done in '03, where you were allowed to be gay in the military. This was before. I will put it that way. I don't want to really get into time frames, but it's before that. So, this guy, comes back to us, and we're wondering what the hell is wrong. Next thing to know, next day, they do a barracks inspection. And, just to give you a little bit of view on this, basically imagine your living room. Decent size. You might have 2 sets of wall lockers and 2 beds. That's what people slept in, especially the older barracks before they actually made separate rooms. Well, turned out his roommate had a bottle of ether. And he would wait until late in the night. He would put it over his face, make him pass out, and rape him. That's some heavy stuff right there. This guy, they found it, and they found out what was going on. He, of course, got sent to the brig, for a long period of time. The other guy, he was a little bit traumatized by that, and I would imagine so. You never know. This is the thing, like in medicine and in life in general. When someone says something's happening, you can't just dismiss it. You can't just go, he's full of it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe he didn't see something. You have to really find out the facts. And that story right there, that one, really hurt inside. That was pretty bad. I was like, man, these are some of the things you see. You hear these kind of things in medicine. This was the military life where I seen things like this. I seen a lot of guys get discharged for the dumbest reasons, and some of them for justifiable reasons because they screwed up in certain things. So, all I can say, is that's a couple of my stories in medicine. Trust me, I have a lot more. I was told to share these two, so I decided to share them. Hope you guys enjoy that one. I'm going to probably have some more tomorrow to say about things. And definitely, if you guys have some input, anybody watching these, let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what I could talk about. Something that might interest you, something you want to know. Definitely would appreciate it. I appreciate all of you for watching, and hope you all have a good night.